Welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching us today. We're at the Cloud Expo 2011 in Santa Clara, California. On our program is Wacker. He is the VP of Product Management at CloudPassage. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Welcome to the studio. Glad to have you here.
Thanks very much for having us.
So, starting at the beginning, let's talk about your company. What do you guys do?
Sure. So we provide security for people who are running servers in public cloud like Amazon or Rackspace, where security has been something that is really user responsibility. And so the challenges that people have in moving to the cloud is that they're decided they have a business need for it, but they haven't figured out how they're going to do some of the key things, like security, for example.
So specifically, what areas of security is it in? Things like encryption, authentication? Is it blocking ports? I mean, what sorts of things?
So we focus on the network security functionality that you'd expect from a data center, a private data center, like firewall, internet access control, but also the host security, making sure that the host has no vulnerabilities on it, server account management, all of that. But the trick is that we do this all in a elastic and scalable model, which works as your cloud servers grow and shrink over time.
So, okay, when you say elastic and scalable, basically meaning that it grows very quickly without a lot of configuration. Is that because?
Well, it grows with no configuration. Based on you bursting your servers out, we will just adapt automatically through our agent, which runs on your instances, and then our elastic compute grid, which takes care of all of the profiling and configuration of your running environment.
Now, again, if we're talking about security, I'm trying to just isolate what areas you cover. So if a hacker comes in and tries to get in and you see repeated, let's say it's, I don't know, distributed denial of service attack, something like that.
Right.
Do you have the ability to pick that up and then alert the customer?
Yes, we do, and in fact, that's new functionality we've announced at this show. Let me give you a good example, actually. Say you're running a set of database servers in the cloud and a set of web servers in the cloud, and you get a spike of traffic and you need to add 100 new web servers. Well, what our system does is it automatically configures the database servers and the firewalls there to tell them there's new web servers that need to be accessed from your ports. And so that way, we lock everyone else out, but elastically, we reconfigure all of your systems running to make sure that they can talk to each other how they need to.
Okay, that makes sense. And then you take them offline when you need to take them offline as well so they don't have
Exactly.
access. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. In terms of trends that you're seeing in the market, what's been happening lately?
I mean, a lot of people are talking about hybrid. I think hybrid's been a big push where folks are, have been talking about private, have been talking about public, but now they see that really they're going to use a blend of all of those. And one of the challenges they have is how do they have a consistent running environment, a consistent security environment. And that's something that we do really well, where we run not just in public clouds and we're agnostic to any cloud provider, but we also can run in private data centers and we're agnostic to hypervisors or even running on bare metal.
Okay, now in terms of the competitive set, what sorts of things are you seeing out there in the market? What are your customers telling you in terms of who they compare you to, et cetera?
Right, so there's not a lot of people doing all the aspects of security that we're doing. So some people have some basic firewall functionality, like Amazon Security Groups is a very simple implementation there. But in general, probably our most competition comes from people who do it themselves and expect that they can create their own security policies. Our functionality runs a lot deeper, and for anyone that goes beyond just the most rudimentary operational needs, we're offering things like two-factor authentication, the ability to do server alerting and vulnerability scanning, which is something that you really can't do yourself without a true security package.
So in terms of compliance, are you seeing customers working with you in part because they need to conform to some sort of compliance?
Absolutely. Anyone that swipes a credit card has PCI requirements on any server, no matter where that's running. A lot of interest from healthcare, actually. A lot of people who are building healthcare applications in the cloud, and so their responsibility for HIPAA compliance. Of course, any public company has Sarbanes-Oxley issues, and so all of these have impact on the IT operational and security concerns, and that's a key part of what we can configure and manage for people.
Excellent. What's next for the company?
Well, a lot of things. So in addition to being cloud agnostic and hypervisor agnostic, we're also going to soon be OS agnostic and releasing a Windows version of our security daemon. We have been working on a number of new capabilities around forensics, and really interesting, especially for folks at this show, is that we're integrating with many of the very popular management tools like RightScale and Chef and all of that. And so with that, we'll be able to provide the security content and the awareness of what's going on your servers, while the management tools people are used to using can do all of the configuration and making all that inline.
So just to confirm, you're adding Windows, meaning that currently you work on Linux?
Correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure that's clarified. Okay, well, thanks for being here on the program. We're looking forward to seeing you again. Good luck.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.